Other things that you need to know, we went over the call outs. Zoom and pan. This is really good if you're doing an instructional type video, okay, and you need to zoom in. Let me back up here. I don't really have anything that I want to zoom in on, but here we go. Zoom and pan, and all you have to do is simply just go to one side, and you can see on the screen, look, we zoomed in on this person's I'm gonna have to blur that out, but we zoomed in on this person's license plate, and let's go do a call out where we actually, let's blur it. So let's add the blur call out and go down here and blur out their license plate. Okay, how awesome is that? So you can add a blur to it, you know, so just play with it. I think those are really the basic fundamentals. You know, now you know how to edit your video, okay? You know how to cut out spots. Okay, let's unzoom because this is still zoomed in. Okay. Like, what? Let me show you guys something else real quick. Okay, transitions. So this is where, let's say you created a split, you have a title clip, and you want to transition. This is where you can see all of the transitions, okay? And you can just simply insert one. Let's just use an easy one. You can insert it. We'll just insert it between all clips so we get to see what it looks like. Online marketing success, holla at your girl. Okay, so that's the transition. Okay, and you can see where we created the split, there's another transition there. So that's how you add transitions. Other things in here, voice narration. So let's say you have a video and you want to put your voice over it. That's where you can do it. Voice narration. Super duper easy. Picture in picture is just like what it sounds with right there. Picture in picture. Captions is the next thing, and this is super easy. It just goes right at the bottom. Edit during an existing caption. Let's go back up here. And so this is where you can add a caption. Ayo Kedar rocks. So that's really not a cute pause right there. But you can see that's where you add, that's what a caption is, okay? Other things on here, that is really the major things of what you need to know to get started with creating a video. And you can see down here, look, it's created a different lines for what I've created. It's got the zoom line, the first call out, the second call out, and if I added music to this, let's add this to the timeline. Wait, let me show you guys one thing. Before you add music to the timeline, go ahead and lock this, because when you lock the track, that allows you to not make any changes. So after you've got whatever you've got secured on here and you don't want anything to get messed up, then go ahead and add it to the timeline. And you can see it added it, and it's down here as audio number 2. So I can come on here, let's go through this really quick, how you can make changes to the audio. So right here, what we did is go ahead and lock what you've already done. So whatever additions whatever you've edited, go ahead and lock that track before you add an audio track. Now with this audio, just come right here and click on audio. Let's make some changes to this audio. Let's say the music is loud. Turn the volume down. You can see it's going down here, okay? Turn the volume down. Okay, let's go back up. Let's say I want to fade in. Okay, let's fade the music in. Let's say I want the music to fade out. And you can see it's making changes here because this is the volume. This line right here is the music is at 100% right here at this line. That means the music is at 100%. But when I start talking, I don't want, you hear some videos and all you hear is the music. You don't hear the person talking. It's because they didn't edit the audio. This is how you edit the audio. You can either do it with the click of a button here, volume down, or you could do it with Just double click and pull it down, and it'll add the audio to it. Okay. Now, so we've got a fade in, so meaning the music is going to come in and then it's going to get louder. So let's say I don't really need a fade in. Okay. We don't need it to fade because I need it to come in. This is the beginning of my video. But when I start talking, okay, when I start talking, I need to add an audio point here. Let's add an audio point. Okay, see that little dot that just came in right there? That's an audio point. When I add that, that allows me to just move a segment. Okay, let's add another one. You can just right click and click on audio point. See, now it allows me to just move pieces in segments. Okay, so now my video can come in and it's loud, and when I start talking, let's bring it down. Okay, let's bring it down over here, and then I can build it back up. You know, let's add an audio point. And so now let's bring it back down, and you can just whoop, whoop. I'm just double clicking and dragging this thing. Okay, when you move it, you can move it this way. I mean, it's really cool. Just play around with it. But this is how you can edit your audio. Okay, and so your video is smooth, it sounds professional, and you're not competing with the music in your background. Okay, voice optimization. This is really cool. If you have a lot of white background noise, it'll remove the voice noise removal is if you have a lot of white background noise, like you know, if you have kids yelling in the background, it's not going to remove that. But just general like white noise, it'll remove that. Okay, voice optimization, you know, it's just where it's tweaking your voice. Volume leveling, if you're making additions, you know, you're changing the audio yourself, you're not going to have to worry about that. So that's how you do it. Once you make all the changes and this is all nice and pretty like how you want it, go ahead and lock that track. And then you can unlock this and make sure everything works together. Okay. Okay, so after you've created your project, the last thing is you want to produce and share. So just click produce and share. And Camtasia is so lovely because look up here, it tells you how to do this. I just go with the default, just go with the web, keep it simple, give it a name. Down here, if you be sure you look and see where you're saving it to, because you don't want to search on your computer trying to figure out where in the world is your video. So just click right here on the folder and find wherever, save it to wherever you're going to find where you're going to save it to. I have a folder here on my desktop that just is simply Ayo videos. Okay, so wherever you're going to save it to, then finish, and that's all you have to do. Okay, it's really easy. So hopefully that helps, and just do it, guys. Just do it.